so I've decided I'm calling her Jelly Bean for the foreseeable future.
Adorable. That's fantastic.
I get to hang out with a cat every day. One that I think likes me.
My cat's around. She's probably chilling on the couch.
I wish Zay had a spot. She doesn't have a spot.
Honestly,
cat-
listen, Dex, a cat cam would go crazy.
It would, honestly.
A cat. With right now with Zay and the zoomies, it would be like a fucking action shot drone cam where it's just following her
Dude,
around.
that'd be even
house.
better. An
Get
aerial
the-
shot.
Yeah, get the
Agreed.
GoPro. You know.
Yeah, get the GoPro on her collar, easy peasy.
There's one thing about that. She doesn't have a collar.
Kitty.
Why?
She doesn't
That's
like
nice.
it. She doesn't like it.
Mm.
Like I've tried having one on her a couple times. She actually finds ways to knock it off.
Mine's under the bed. She's over there. Kitty. I wonder if I can get mine. Misty, come here. Come here. If I stand up and pretend to leave the room, she's always curious.
Zay is
Wait.
intrigued.
Wow. Wait, hold on. Okay, I got her. She's out.
I think it'd be really funny if Zay hit something on the keyboard right now. Why is Zay licking her
Yeah.
thumb?
That's my finger.
True.
Oh, wait, we have
Yeah,
two cats. A
let's
second cat has hit the
go.
podcast.
A second
She's
cat.
gotta look up though.
Zay's having a staring contest.
Hey, Zay, look at the other cat.
Was it e-dating for cats?
How about we don't talk about e-dating on this podcast?
We've said enough crazy things at this point. I don't think it's even in the top 5 at
I
this
was
stage.
going to say, that's not even in like the top 50, in my humble opinion.
What is the
It's
wildest thing
definitely
we've said on this podcast?
I'm not
this-
gonna lie. I was listening to one of them and there was a 9/11 reference.
Well, hey.
So you can definitely put that one on.
Wait. We already had a 9/11 reference. Mega literally just said a second cat has hit the podcast.
Oh my goodness.
Uh,
Bingo sheet. Bingo sheet.
I'm just going to shrink down. I think I'll just stay back here.
Yeah, she ran away. She's staring into the abyss of the kitchen.
If you make your model small enough, can you like just stand in the upper part of that building in
Yeah,
Hanamura?
here, I got you. Hold up.
Just make your little guy like do a flip and poof.
All right, I'm pushing high ground, team. Come on.
Okay,
We're going
okay.
high.
I'm speeding, I'm speeding.
Going high. Where the fuck is my Lucio?
I'm here.
Can be ready? Going invis? Going invis?
Okay, wait, hold up. What comp are we playing here? Why is there a Lucio
Is it
Sombra? Hold on.
Sombra? Yeah, that's legit.
Yo,
Sombra
this
has
is-
her own,
you're
she's
playing-
her own character.
Yeah, you're playing Hanamura. Just play whatever you want.
No,
That's also true.
I'm here to win.
I'm here to win too. What do you mean?
Hold up, I have to readjust.
Imagine playing
now.
2 CP on this
Oh.
meta with Diva and Sim. Ugh. Nightmare.
I'll say it. Saudi Arabia went bankrupt, paying off Blizzard to not nerf Diva Sim. I'll say it.
Insane.
Just a quick Twitter DM. Check
Um,
the PayPal.
A minor bankruptcy.
Check the PayPal. Yeah, speaking of check the PayPal, shout out to Headrammer. I'm broke. Please, for the love of God, pay. Anyway.
I need to do mine. There's like 2 more that I need to log. I checked. It says I have 4, but I swear I've done like 6. But do I really want to go back and try and find it all? Yeah, probably. But procrastination,
Can you not eat the cord?
laziness.
Oh, lay on the heat that I got you.
Spending money on something for a cat doesn't use it. Classic.
My cat tree.
Said I spent the money.
Did Zay spend it then? Zay have a job? You don't know about?
Zay pays bills.
Zay.
Zay pays rent. Okay. There's an adoption fee, so it's a little by little. She's paying me back.
Okay. That's fair.
However, the difference is whenever she pays me back, she's not free. She doesn't get to go off and live her own life. She gets to stay here.
Mhm.
Sounds like a bad deal.
I mean, she was a stray. So
Mine ran away for 6 months.
Wait, what? 6 months?
There's some lore drop for you. Yeah.
Good.
I think it was like 3 or 4 months actually. But yeah, she used to be an outside-inside cat, and then I was like really stressed, and so then I gave her to my grandma. My grandma had like one day and then let her free, and she just said, "I'm out of here. I'm living on the streets." And yeah, I'm talking to like 30 different like animal shelters, Facebook posts, and then I just get a call after 4 months of playing, and I'm playing Fortnite with my friends. I'm like, guys, I gotta go.
They found my cat.
So yeah, she was actual bones, but now she's got a fat, healthy chunk to her. So I'm glad she's back.
Chunky
Lore
cats
drop
are-
on Misty.
Your cat's name is Misty?
Yep. She's like a storm cloud. Misty.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. When I was thinking of the name for Zay, I was like, I want to just do something original, but I don't want it to be too out there. Names are names. Names are weird. We'll get to that topic later.
I was like, have you seen those ones where like people name their cats like Daryl the Earth Destroyer or something like that? Or it's like Starship, I don't know. Like they go out of their way and just call them crazy things. Or some Taco Bell menus. There's one like Crunchwrap Supreme. Like, go crazy with it.
It's always funny because like there's like you're talking about some posts and like you see online where people are like, yeah, someone at this shelter is very much a fan of insert name here, and it's like, oh yeah, here's one of someone who's definitely a fan of Final Fantasy because like, oh yeah, here's Cloud, here's Aerie, here's Tifa.
Yeah.
Then it's just like, oh yeah, here's fucking Doctor Who and all that other shit. And then like you said, like, oh yeah, the random name is like, oh yeah, this is Cletus, the Destroyer of Worlds.
Yep, exactly. Those are the best ones. I love them the most.
The ones that are the scariest are the ones that are named like Snowball or
yes.
They will kill you. They want blood.
Isn't that the cat in Stuart Little?
Is it? I feel like Snowball's
be.
just a very generic name for a white cat.
I was like, it's an evil white cat. I kind of want to Google now.
What was the name of the cat in Austin Powers?
What was it? Little.
Oh my god, I've seen Austin Powers.
Stuart Little.
Mr. Bigglesworth.
Evil cat.
Yeah, Bigglesworth.
Smokey. No, Snowbell. It was Snowbell. Smokey was like the mob boss of the cats. It was Snowbell.
The mob boss of the cats. Jeez. I think we've had enough time talking about cats, at least for the moment. We'll probably end up talking about them again later as whenever Zay decides.
Wait, I have one very important cat fact before we proceed and get off the topic.
Wait, we have a
So,
cat fact.
Mr. Bigglesworth was played by a cat, and the cat's real name was Ted Nugent.
Pro had the full government name. Government name, social security number, all that good stuff.
It doesn't matter. That cat has made more money than I will ever make in my life.
Honestly, true. Imagine the royalties. Like, honestly, think about it.
That cat's owner is just getting like $10,000 checks every month.
I think that's how it works. Honestly, I think that's how it works.
That's how royalty works. You get paid a certain amount of money every month or every year.
I think it depends, but I think it's a month.
Usually. You could be Bobby Bonilla or Nilla, whatever the heck is the
fun fact from another Google thing. Animal actors do not earn royalties.
Lame.
They just get one-time payments for being there.
Wait, what about
that's what?
I was gonna say, what about the dude who owned like Air Bud, who had his own franchise based around him?
Yeah,
and then like what it's still that franchise is still technically going on with like Air Bud's great grandchildren or great grandchildren.
And yet we don't have another Milo and Otis. This is fucked up.
I don't know what that is. So
you don't know about Milo and Otis? Oh my god,
Mega, do you know what that is?
Yeah, no, I know what
Fuck.
Milo is.
Mochi,
Is it-
please.
There's a,
Please tell me.
no,
Okay.
I'm thinking of another dog called Shoe Shine, and I forgot what it had like a superpower or something.
Oh, that's just Wonder Dog.
Famous dog. Is
Underdog.
that it?
Yeah,
Named
Underdog. I remember Underdog.
Shoe Shine.
Yeah, it's just Underdog.
Yeah, Underdog. Underdog.
I know that.
Yep.
Like, I only know that because of the weirdest fucking reason.
Well, explain.
So this was around what 2006 or 5, whenever the hell the live action Underdog movie came out. For promotion, they sponsored a back marker at a NASCAR race that I went to, and I just remember the car being awful because it was slow. It was a poorly designed car. But then, like 10 years later, I ended up watching Underdog somewhere because there was nothing else on, and I didn't have the remote. I was like, oh, I see why the car was bad. Wasn't Peter Dinklage in that movie?
He was Peter Dinklage. Patrick. Warburton was on it too. What?
What a shock!
Jim Belushi. What are you doing here, sir?
I mean,
Yo,
you need to sometimes you just need to get the check.
listen,
That's
Honestly.
true. That's also
very
true.
very depressing facts because I
Oh,
fell
no.
down a rabbit hole when
Oh,
we were looking up
no.
Airbud.
Yes,
Fun fact: the original Airbud movie, the dog died literally like 6 months after it dropped.
No.
Yeah. And also apparently the dog started on America's Funniest Home Videos. That's where they found Airbud.
Oh damn.
And also apparently, before the dog's death, the owner froze 11 vials of the dog stuff.
Oh,
And apparently, the dog has
I
already
did.
posthumously,
it's
or
over.
humously, whatever the fuck that
Yeah,
word
this
is,
is the
given
definition of
3
a
litters of puppies.
We're never getting a sponsor. It's over. $0.
Listen, did you want me to say the word semen? I could have. I chose not to.
I don't think
I
saying it or
didn't need
not
to
was gonna
know
help the
that
case.
fact.
Grandma, if you're listening, I'm really sorry.
Wow, Mega, you ruined
I'm
this.
really sorry.
This is gonna be.
All right,
Is this
all
gonna be
right,
like
all right.
Rain's episode where she sent it to everyone in her family to watch it?
Oh my god. No.
Don't tell me Rain did that.
Rain
I think
probably
Rain did that. Mega, Rain is one of our most watched and listened to episodes. I think she sent it to her family and almost all of her friends.
Oh my god. Oh god. All right, I'm gonna be the voice of reason.
No, I'm
which
getting
is a
there.
rarity in these parts.
I tried getting there, but then we start talking about cat facts and dog facts. So let's actually get to it. We're 13 minutes in.
Hey guys, welcome to the podcast.
welcome to the podcast. Or welcome back to For the Love of Prod. As always, I am joined by Huntertain and Megalass, and our guest this week is Mochi. Mochi, thank you so much for joining us, and
I'm
definitely
very excited.
one of the starts to this podcast.
Yep. I'm really sorry, family.
Trust me, we've had worse. We've had worse. We've had the cut starts before. So
Good times.
we're not cutting this one. I don't think.
Probably not.
Probably not.
We'll make the clean version. Dex will definitely do that. He'll put in the time and effort.
No.
Well, I tried.
I put in enough time and effort into this. That's where that ends. There's no follow-up. I put enough time and effort into this to have to sit back and scroll through everything is annoying. Like the making the shorts absolutely sucks. But let's actually get into this now. So, Mochi, I want to give you the kind of floor here to kind of introduce yourself here a little bit, and mostly by that, just tell us what roles you normally do and what games you normally work on or with.
My name is Mochi, or OBS Kachow. The game that I've currently been observing, I'm a observer. I normally do free cam, but I'm really happy with whatever. I'm just happy to be there. Normally I do free cam. I do it for Overwatch, and I'm looking to expand to CS:GO 2, perhaps. And yeah, did I miss anything? That's
Going to CS:GO or CS2, I feel like that is especially since you've only done Overwatch, I feel like that's one of the more least common ones where you see normally a lot of people kind of branch off to, because I feel like it's always like, oh yeah, Rivals is right there. Valorant is also right there. CS2 though is like, I've said it before, I think CS2 when it comes to esports is like the granddaddy of them. They'll never necessarily it will never necessarily go out of style. It might lose popularity here and
Exactly.
there, but it will always be popular all around the world.
Yes. I think my main like the reason why I don't do Valorant, Marvel Rivals, I just don't want to go through that whole process. The main reason for Valorant is because like whenever you're a free cam on Valorant and like a fight happens and you're in higher elo, there's like maybe you saw this in staff chat, but I already ranted about it. But like there's like 3 stuns happening, there's 12 smokes on one side, there's like 3 different grenades, and then you have like a wall of tsunami now with the new character, and I'm just like, what do you even do? Like what do you even do? You just sit in a corner and just pretend like you're getting it's just there's nothing to really see there. So it's kind of chaotic versus like if you do CSGO, it's like, oh yeah, there's 2 smokes on point. Okay, so and so just killed 3. We're done. That's the end of the map. Like, yeah, that's my only concern is like I couldn't do anything if it's free cam. So
And like I'll give CS:GO and Steam a lot of credit for their observation tools with CS, mostly because like it's been around for over a decade, so they've had a lot of time to refine it. But I feel like it's like you said, there's so much visual clutter with Valorant that like the most you'll get out of CS, like, oh yeah, like I said, a smoke, here's a flashbang, here's a molly, that's it. That's all your visual clutter.
Yep.
It's not like the guns blind you or anything.
Yep. So I haven't even played Val. I think I played I played Val only a couple times. I haven't played Marvel Rivals. I'd rather play Overwatch. They have Lucio. That's it. I'm only there for Lucio and Brig.
You know, you would really enjoy talking with I didn't put it Naya. I think you worked with Naya before, right?
Possibly.
Naya has over 1,000 hours on Lucio on
Oh
the
my gosh,
Switch.
let's
On the
freaking go.
Switch.
Let's freaking
Yeah.
go. I love that.
Naya, I think, said that they are self-proclaimed the #1 Lucio on all of Switch 2 Overwatch.
No, that's valid, honestly. That's crazy. I was like the most I have is like I think I have 500 and like something, probably 600. I have like 3 different accounts. So and they're all yeah. I made one account, I will talk about this, where it was called The Floor is Lava, which is an ode to SK's first Lucio only account in ranked. And so yeah. And then I have a Femi Astro, which is my second alt account. And that was also great. And yeah. So we have Femi Astro, Floor is Lava, and then just Mochi.
Like, I could never bring myself to make a second account. Like I have so much on my one account. It's like I don't want to go to that.
Oh, for sure.
I don't want to make a second account. I don't want to
for sure
go out there and try to earn all this shit again. Like, but like I know Mega has 2 accounts. Oh well, Mega, is your first account still banned?
I have like 9.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah.
You just do.
I'm addicted. I have a problem.
Hunter, how many do you have? Am I the insane one here for not having a?
Well, technically, right now with PC, I have 1, but back on console, I did have like 3 accounts. So
I was like, my first one was like serious comp. My second one was for warm-ups and like duos. And then my third one was for just only Lucio or only Brig for that day. So they had a reason. They had a reason I wasn't throwing. I refused to throw. And yeah. I've been endorsement level 5 for the past, I'm pretty sure, 2.5 years. That's my flex.
I'm just trying to get. I'm just trying to get there once. I'm not even like I don't even shit talk people, or talk down to people when they're doing it awful. I'm just like, please, I just want to get it once. I don't care if it's there for an hour. I just want to get endorsement level 5.
I yap.
Maybe
If
one
a
day.
Reaper's doing good, I'm just like, you have Blossom. Come here. And then I just like, come here. We're gonna speed boost, and then you're gonna Blossom, and then you're gonna kill them all, and it'll be super cool. And then they just like look at me, and then they follow me, and then they do the thing, and then we speed and we kill them, and I'm like, you're so cool, you're so cool, you're so cool. And I'm just a hype man. I'm just a constant hype man. So
Like that's my pro. No, so let me tell it a little bit of an embarrassing story here. I haven't been able to talk in Overwatch for like the past 2 years, and I never understood why. It was about a week ago at this point where me and Hunter ran into Tiny Shiny randomly in quick play, and we went up against her and like someone she was duoed with 2 straight games. In the 3rd game, we were like, we're all on the same team, and I'm like, we all joined voice chat. It's like, wait, my microphone's not working. This is pissing me off. And Hunter explained to me like, yeah, what? Like he had to tell me like, what's your default microphone on your computer? I was like, I don't fucking know, man. He had to tell me how to change my microphone on my computer, and I felt very bad about myself.
Mhm.
And then it worked. I'm just an
You
idiot.
sure did after the game was over.
No, that's so sad. Socializing. That's like the fun part
Yeah.
of meeting a person and then never seeing them again. I'm like, okay, bye. And then they
If you've ever gone on a cruise, that's exactly what it's like. You see someone, you're on it for like 3 or 5 days, and then you never talk to them again the rest of your life.
Yep.
Okay, bye.
Like you are just a friend for these set days. After that, I could care less about who you are.
Yep.
All right. So let's actually get on now to the main parts of this podcast now that we are 22 minutes in. So, Mochi, you've listened to the podcast a little bit here. You kind of know what's coming up. So we always ask our guests 2 questions to get to know a little bit more about you. So the first part of that is, Mochi, what got you into doing esports and more specifically esports productions?
I feel like a lot of people have a bit of the same beginning of they were originally like a competitive player and they would play on like a team. And with playing on teams, my first ever team was called Need to Feed. Shout out to them. And we were very, very like low levels. Like this is like diamond and lower. And a lot of times in those ranks, you can't really get like broadcast or anything. But I think the first tournament was Flight of the Valkyries, and it was also Tranquility. And so we had an opportunity to get broadcasted. And I think one of like the greatest parts of being able to do that, especially when your team is like low rank, is it's very like this is a group of friends. Nobody's really like a try hard sweat mode right now. And everyone huddles around like somebody's computer and we all like watch back like the production and seeing like what the casters think we're actually doing when really we're just singing, I don't know, California Girls in Spawn, and they're like, yeah, so they're probably like fight planning, they're gonna do this ult and this ult, and they're like predicting it, and we're like, we don't even know what we're gonna use. We'll get there when we get there. And so when having those like fun moments of hanging out with your friends and watching back those like broadcasts and laughing and it really just I was like what was it? I was like, I wanted to like at least like help out or like figure out like how behind the scenes and how I can give that same experience to somebody else who's also starting out or this is their first time doing being on a broadcast. And so as time goes by, I joined another team, NDA, and then NDA split off and we joined a team that a lot of the community will actually know is Lava Lilies. And I was able to join the Lava Lilies on I can't remember the time or the year or the specific name, but it was around the time when they had Alex TFM as well as Osi as coach. And so I was a substitute for that as a Lucio specialist. And during that time, since I was a substitute, I'd show up to scrims. I showed up to like one scrim. They didn't really ever need me, not gonna lie. They had a whole composition. It was fine. And so I was like, I might as well like, I really want to learn like flashy buttons and I want to figure out how like production works. And so I just asked the community, and I reached out to Echo, who is also a guest on this podcast. It's like, hey, Echo, I want to do like the camera stuff, and I want to capture these clips for the players, and really like showcase and be able to capture like the 5K shatter that they're gonna be like, oh my gosh, look, and they're gonna like show the broadcast, and then they show the casters' reactions, and it's like such a like wholesome moment to be able to be like, I captured that, and I feel like whenever I'm observing, I'm always like a cheerleader. Like I'm just a cheerleader for every single player, and I just have lobby permissions. Like that's it. That's my job. I'm just here to make everyone look good and perform well, give a good show. And then the reason why I was like production specifically, I actually wanted to be a caster. I wanted to do color casting because I really like analyzing comps, and I still do that in every other producer's ear. But after I was able to, after Call Rising ended up wrapped up, I reached out to Echo. I was like, hey, I really, really, really enjoy this, and I would love to do like anywhere else. Like if there's a tournament going on right now that needs help, like I really want to do this. And so Echo shot me links to SBCS. She shot me links to BPL as well as CGL, which is where I've spent most of my time for the past year now. And it's been a blast. I love CGL. I love everyone in CGL. And just being an observer and being able to catch those plays for the players that they can like go back, reminisce, and even get like clip dumps. Like sometimes when you have like really cool plays and then you have the casters like hyping it up, it's like, wow, it's so cool. And so being able to do that and capture that for them, and even have those moments where for lower ranks especially, to have them like huddle around the computer and be like laughing and having this nice like wholesome moment of everyone finally coming together and like putting together a team after doing these scrims and not knowing like the opportunities of like high ground and all the specifics. Like it's just nice and sweet. So that was like, I think the main reason of why I got into it is like just to like be able to spread that fun energy of being able to be like, oh my gosh, look, we're on camera, mom, look, I'm on camera. Like it's always like the greatest thing to be able to help out with that. I'm just a cheerleader. I'm a fan. So
just that SpongeBob meme of, look, Gary, there I am.
Look, it's me.
So one thing there's a couple things I want to just touch on. So you guys were doing what Dildux was doing last stage before Dildux was even a thought. With singing in the game comps.
Oh yeah. Heck yeah, the vibes are great. Like like we'll use sound barrier when we get it. Shatter, we'll just close our eyes. Like we obviously want to try. It's just fun vibes, really. Like especially like the weekend tournaments. It's like you just get some of your old friends. You're like, hey guys, it's 2 days. Let's be honest, we're not making finals, but let's have one hell of a time. Sign up. Like so.
You know, Hunter, we need to try to do that next season for Shoes production crew. Who tells us to shut the fuck up first? Will it be Spec? Or will it be Headrammer?
Probably Spec, honestly. Low key. Love the guy, but he'll shit on us.
I'm gonna break the door back down, fucking come back in just to tell you to shut the fuck up.
I'm fine with this.
Yeah, we're fine with you coming back.
Yeah, I know.
Also during that, Mega sent me every one of her 10 accounts.
Oh my god.
Actually, no,
Yeah,
my bad.
I'm sitting there remembering them.
My bad. Potentially 12.
Potentially 12. I just they're definitely there's names that are rattling around in my head. I just can't remember the status or existence of them.
Oh my god.
So honestly, I can't get in because what do you mean you can't get back in because Google said your email was a scam?
Okay, so here, hold up. I'll post this list in general just so everybody can see it. So there can be some.
Oh my god.
Here, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So there is a super account.
Jesus.
And it's not that Blizzard is like not like Blizzard does like the normal thing of like, hey, we need to verify the email. We send something to the email. The email itself that was set up for the super account, literally it says it like Google sent an email to the recovery email I had set up, which was like one of my other emails, which is like, hey, listen, we're terminating this account because we believe it's like scamming and doing bad shit. When all the email has ever done was get emails about Overwatch because that's all I made the email for.
For our visual learners, Mega Cacturn, Lonely Boy, Had Pachamari, Megalass, Flaming Potato, Super Paprika, Megalass, and two I won't list for good reasons.
Yes. We'll leave it
Oh.
at that. Yeah. Did you not click on?
No, I clicked on them. I'm gonna be honest. It took me a little bit too long to understand what the fuck number 9 said.
I mean, you're just an innocent soul, Dex. That's all it means.
You're an innocent soul.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Okay,
I'm
you
like
guys
vaguely
think
sure that there's, because I have a friend named Azzy Jazzy. I'm pretty sure that there's an Azzy Jazzy account out there somewhere. I just don't know where. Because I thought it'd be really funny to just name myself after them one day. But
I had a friend whose account was named Kill Elon. There's like
But-
other ones. They also had like a Korean one that had like 25 characters. Like they just had, and they're just boxes. I don't know.
Oh god.
Shout out to Sorry. Your goat.
sorry.
Getting away from Mega's potentially 12 accounts, back to what you talked about there, Mochi. This is something we talked about in the past with or just in the past with people who start out as casters and made their way over to being something on the more production side, whether it be observers or producers. You skipped that step. You wanted to be a caster, and then just like
Yeah, I didn't even try.
yeah,
I didn't even have a single production. I just said, I'm fine over here. I'm happy. This is my happy place.
you could always
I'll
just
call it a day.
You could always do it reverse. You could just reverse it, go from being someone on production to a caster.
That's true. That is true. Like I'll get there eventually. I'm like right now in my sites, I want to do like production, like producer. I was like, speaking of which, there was an org that asked me to do solo OBS and production, and I was like, okay, one at a time, please. Like I'll do one or the other. I was like, I was also listening to a podcast where like casters starting off, like smaller orgs are like caster, production, and solo observer. I was like, heck no. I was like, heck no. I was like, I couldn't even imagine how chaotic that would be. So I commend everyone who has done that route. Good job. You've made it through.
Like there are definitely games where you can do, caster, observer, and production all at the same time. I think Rocket League is probably the easiest one too, because it's
for
just
sure.
Oh, of course.
For sure.
because the director cam in that is so good. You don't need, and like hell, you don't need to observe ever. But a game like Overwatch or Valorant or Rivals, I would have to imagine like you're absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Hunter,
for sure.
Hunter's
Like,
laughing.
I appreciate the compliment.
Yeah. Like there's just so much little things in it, and especially as like you want to try to always get the best angle, but sometimes you're kind of just like, oh, that person's dead. Let me go to this one. Oh, they're dead as well. Crap, you're just hitting every button. And it's like, oh dear God, I've hit 6 dead people in a row.
It's okay. After you hit the second one, just free cam. Just free cam.
You just
fly.
free cam. 100%. You free cam and you just slow pan across what's left of the fight, and you restabilize in those 3 seconds. I'm like, all right, cool.
That's if you remember what key you have bind to free cam, which I don't remember.
Mine is just my right click.
Space or A on the Xbox controller.
Ooh, okay, that's all right. I should use the controller more for observing. I really should.
Like I've gotten stuck. I think my thing on the Xbox controller is I just clicked left thumbstick in. I don't know though.
Gotta get fancy with it. Get some bumpers on the Xbox controller.
Honestly, true.
Or get a Stream Deck. I have my POV keys on my Stream Deck.
Yeah, there's gotta be like I haven't looked at how much Stream Decks are.
Like $200.
You can also MacGyver one. I actually had one that was a Bluetooth like number pad that you would like, like welcome to the doctor's office. Can you put in your date, and you like put in a little number pad. I was able to like program one of those and made like a mini stream deck, and that was like $12 off of Amazon. So
that's smart, actually. Yeah, listen, it's Christmas time.
yes.
I don't think Santa's bringing me an Elgato. I don't think that's happening.
Stop. They wants to eat the laces on this tree.
I will say the best time for electronics is before Christmas and after Christmas, because some people need money or they need to get rid of their lower quality ones. So if somebody has like a Stream Deck, that's the 1, 2, 3, 4, the 3x5, and they somehow got upgraded from their like partner. Well, now you can go get the 3x5 Stream Deck. So that's what I'm gonna be looking for.
They're eventually they are going to come out with a 100-key Stream Deck,
God.
And you just know there's 2 people I know right off the bat who are going to actually no 3 people right off the bat who would buy it.
Hippie?
Oh yeah,
Hippie,
oh
Hippie, Knock, and Echo. I think would be the 3 people immediately. Like it would be announced, and they would be waiting on the Elgato.
Like actually, I've got the pre-order.
Yeah.
I already have the pre-order. Somebody told me already.
Yeah, they got insider information. They just know someone. Hell, they already have it. They were secretly the test subjects for it, or the test subjects.
Yeah.
All right, but no.
Maybe my Stream Deck. I'll just turn into one. I'll just use one of the Dance Dance Revolution pads. I'll use that.
I have foot pedals actually.
I was gonna say
foot pedals.
I was gonna say let's. No one brought up the foot pedal.
Nope, that's me. I have it. It's right here. I'm looking at it. Shout out to my older brother for getting it last year at Christmas.
It's like, that's such an insane thing to find out. Like, oh yeah, people like I forget. I think it was Hippie who first told me. Like, yeah, I'm using a foot pedal. I'm like, the fuck do you use a foot pedal for? Like, it made no sense to me. But then I started thinking about, can you stop? Can you stop, Zay?
I feel like it'd be like mute, metal clip, and then record on OBS. That's about it. That's all I got.
Like I whenever I don't know what metal is, but I always see like it's. I look at it and just like Hunter. Yeah, when I'm on Discord, it's like Hunter is playing metal playing like Yakuza or something.
37 years, 37 hours of metal has been playing.
Yeah, metal just kind of sits there and it'll occasionally do my job for me. I have to disable it whenever we do the co-streams though, because like my problem is I operate off of desktop sound instead of game sound. So whenever I go to swap somebody, I hit like F2, the stream just hears boop. I realize, oh shit, I have to disable that.
All right, so we got why you got into it. What keeps you coming back to doing esports and more specifically esports production stuff here, Mochi?
The people, the players, other people that are doing production. I have been very, very fortunate enough to have joined when a lot of the orgs have been very well established and have a very big core of people. And so I showed up, I joined, and everyone was like already laughing and great vibes. And then back to just like being able to get those nice clips. Like sometimes I'll even like after every broadcast, like I'll sit down, I'll eat, and I'll clip nice clips and I'll like send it sometimes to players, or maybe I'll clip it for my own like highlight reel. But it's very much like I'm just a fan. I'm a fan of everyone. I want everyone to perform well, and I want to be able to capture that for them. And then Overwatch is probably what many people have mentioned, is like it's so different every time. And you can always learn something. You can always angle the camera better. You can always, for casters, you can always say this different way of string of words to talk about like high ground advantage, or so it's just being able to have so many like different ways to like go back, revise, get better. It's like just knowledge. It's like, yeah, I was like, it's so hard for observers, especially when they are getting into this scene. That there's like I think there's one video and it's from 7 years ago on how to observe, and that's about it. The rest is like finding places, but I got lucky. I'm very grateful and learning, improving, meeting new people in production, and then the players. So
Like, I think right now, especially in like a lot of the leagues like BPL, CGL, SPCS, and there's probably others out there that I just don't know of. Like, there's a big kind of push to find. Zay, please. There's a big push like to try to find, more observers, more production people, and like I would always say much earlier on. I think I would probably still say it now that if you're looking to get into it, BPL is probably the place to get started on it because there's so many people there that will like help you out almost immediately if you ask. They'll be able to give you pointers and everything. CGL, they're getting something together to try to really help that out and get that started again because this season was at times hard to get productions on because there was either not enough casters, which was something that I was starting to see for the first time, or there wasn't enough availability for producers or observers sometimes.
For sure. Like a lot of orgs too are like they're like getting into that. Like a lot of orgs are streaming their own team, especially in Face It. And so they're like, hey, we want a production team, we want a staff, we want observers. And then so it's growing quite rapidly of people looking for just any form of production to broadcast that.
I know Iliad is an org that it puts on their own production, but they put on their own production through XYBA, which is Headrammer and Hippies production. I'm trying to think of what other org.
I will say Elemental is starting up. I did help a little bit with that, so they'll hopefully be growing soon. We'll see. I was like, I helped a little bit with Iliad, but then I had for like a big trip, and then so there's a lot of people, a lot of orgs are definitely growing in that. So,
is Element or Elemental?
Let me triple check. I want to say it's Elemental. There you go.
Okay, because I was gonna say, me and Hunter know of an org called Element, which has teams I think in basically every region of Face It. But I do remember there being a team called Elemental at one point. So
I think, Elemental Normal I think is their highest performing right now in Face It. That's all I know. So,
but I mean, we talk about this every time that someone has your answer, like saying, hey, what keeps you coming back? It's the people. And again, it's something where if people have been listening to the podcast long enough, they probably know what I'm gonna say, where it's just so like the people are some of the best people. Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah.
The people that you work with in these community leagues are some of the best people that you will meet because they are so genuinely like nice. There's never necessarily a bad bone in any one of their bodies, as far as I know. But like they're so willing to help, and they're so willing to just actually like. Where the fuck was I gonna go?
Come on, you got this. I have faith in you.
It's passion. A lot of people have such a big like passion to like just help everyone, get them involved, and so I think that's what the nice friendly energy. Everyone is happy to be here, happy to have newcomers, want to teach everyone as much as they can. So
you talked about when you were first getting into it that Echo was someone that really kind of pointed you in directions. Did Echo also give you like pointers or kind of do a crash course with you?
I remember sitting down and just getting into the settings of everything and just figuring out that part, and then how to set up like the camera points. And then I think after that, I was like, after the call, I just sat down and I knocked out like I think half of the maps for like the camera points for Overwatch 2. Because I was like, I just hyper focused and I locked in. But
So wait, with
Oh,
camera
go
points,
ahead.
are you talking about static cams? Like,
Yeah, the static cams. The static cams.
I was gonna say because I think it's Knock who has essentially a folder that if you have like a Stream Deck, you can download it and it just puts them right in, I believe.
Mhm.
But what are you normally looking for when you're getting one of those static cam spots?
I like to do it with normally with free cam, like the order of everything goes like fight wraps up, and then you have the free cam that shows that the defending team is setting back up again, and then you can fly through and then see the attacking team forming. And what I like to do is I have one camera point where that is facing where the normal like average regroups are. That way, like if they go into POVs, I just click it and I'm already ready to like instantly fly and get them going through whatever rotation or route that they have. And then obviously the overheads. And then I like to have a lot of there's something that it's like the V angle. It's where you can see red team and blue team at the exact same time. So a lot of those, especially on like choke points and like corners, I have a lot of those as well. So just like common places that people fight or where they're respawning is where normally I find it. And then some fun scenic cams. So
Hunter, Hunter, what's going on? Megan, what do you think's going on with Hunter right now?
Okay. Actually, answer that question. What do you think? What do you think just happened?
Hang on a second. I
It's
realize my camera is breaking.
it's
I
more simple than
believe
you think.
Hunter got a phone call that he's been signed to the Toronto Raptors, and so he's thinking about how to get Canada.
True, close. It was actually the Lakers, actually. Or close.
Nah, you're not making it to the Lakers, buddy. LeBron said specifically, do not sign Huntertain.
No. Listen, me and Garatina, we had a deal go through. Okay, listen, they just announced his first. Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
You're just referencing a meme that nobody's going to. You're just like, Hunter. What the fuck happened? What's going on?
Let me open.
I got a phone call. It was at the max value, and I'm like, you know what? It's not worth getting up and walking the 10 feet over towards my bed. Let me just mute for the next 15 seconds.
Congratulations, Garatina, on your 5-year contract to the LA Lakers.
I'm telling you. I'll get that.
Honestly, Garantina would like be a menace in the paint.
True.
Guaranteed.
So,
look at his speed stat. It's slow as shit.
Yeah, that's why it's in the paint.
He's fine. If he's center, it's fine. You just in the paint the entire time.
How tall is Garantina?
Tall enough. Probably like 10 to 12 feet is my guess.
Yeah, probably.
Much bigger.
Oh,
That's
wait,
my guess.
it was right there. 4 meters. Yeah, he's good. Garantina's good. Garantina will dominate.
Yeah, that is about 12 feet, like roughly. Like maybe a little bit more, like 12 or 13.
Wait, does it matter what form he's in? Because I know there's 2 forms.
Well, I doubt they have restrictions and the rules set for that.
Well, this Garantina has 6 legs.
Okay.
Let's bring
6
back
legs, still slow as shit.
Let's bring back Airbud. The reason Airbud was
Let's
allowed to play
Let's go right there.
was because he had
Can
4
we
legs.
just get another like Space Jam, but like bring in like Pokemon instead?
Actually, if you're the Lakers, you want the one with no legs. He's taller.
Executor dunk.
The Alolan Executor, who's got he's tall as shit. That's
my God,
exactly.
true. Yeah, I don't think floating is within regulations. That might be goaltending.
Perfect.
10 meters.
Exactly. Yeah,
Almost 11.
Look at this guy. He's got
Perfect.
it on.
And hey, 2 legs. However, no arms.
2 legs?
Bro, he doesn't need arms.
Who needs arms in basketball? You know.
Hey, this one's like, you know what? Regular Executor, 6 foot. 6 foot 7 inches. This man's still a power forward.
No, okay, so you're looking at the wrong sport for regular Executor. Look how bulky he is. That's a linebacker right there. Get him in the Get him out there.
No, that's a lineman. 264 pounds. That's a lineman.
Exactly. He'll be blocking shit exactly where he
Also,
needs to be.
slow as
You
hell.
don't need arms for that.
No,
He
you
doesn't,
don't
it
have
doesn't
to
need
be
that.
fast.
He's not
blocking.
an edge rusher. He doesn't need to be fast.
Okay, let's get off.
He
of,
stands in front of. Yeah.
Let's get off of. Let's get off of traditional sports here because we could do something else
was a
later
good
about
bit.
what
That was a good
what
bit.
Pokemon would be best in which sport. Can you stop, Zay? Like
You
go
could say on
of
the
the
court at this point.
let go of the jersey.
She likes the jersey.
Oh, wants to get like the jersey has laces up here, so he's just trying to get at them.
Fair enough.
Where were we? Where? Honestly, where were we?
I genuinely could not tell you.
First
I
it-
just thought about Pokemon Space Jam, and that was it.
No, first it was the phone call.
Yeah, everything stopped for the phone call though, and then I talked about the Lakers, and that's what ended up bringing.
You were
up
talking.
Pokemon.
You were talking about static camps.
Okay, thank you.
That
Mega.
sounds right.
Thank you, Mega.
Oh,
was
things
saying
you
that-
look when setting
Fun
up stats.
fact,
Yeah.
I've actually started taking notes.
Oh my god.
I haven't, but you can't prove that I haven't. So like,
No, I mean to be fair, you couldn't really prove it either without sending a picture. It's not like you're just gonna hold
Take
it
it.
up.
I mean, yeah, but I can claim it, and like, think about it. I knew what we were talking about when no one else did. So like,
I mean that's true. This is true.
I'm just forgetful.
Yeah, I'm fair.
So,
Anyway,
Yeah.
static cams.
but what? Okay, so Mochi, what static cams? You talked about it there for a little bit, where you focus on the main areas, the main chokes. But there was one thing that you talked about. Well, you said V angles, where you can
Yeah.
get good angles with both teams. Like,
Mhm.
I honestly think my favorite example of that, because I do it all the time, when me and Hunter are doing our face it stuff. It's first point King's Row. You just throw yourself. I can't you if you're the attacking team, you would be going up the right side stairs.
staircase.
Yeah. And then there's that little ledge right there. It would be going in
Mhm.
that corner all the way up. That's where I would have it be like that the V angle that you're talking about
Mhm.
because you can see attackers spawn and then normally if the defensive team is playing behind hotel, you can see them
Mhm.
as well. Like I think that's the best example I have it. Where do you think is like your best example of where that would be?
My best example of a V angle would be is Control Center on Legion. It's like right where you see either like the rover or you see like the space pod, and then you kind of just tuck a little bit in that corner. And when they push, you just kind of follow behind.
Mhm.
And you always gotta make sure that if they kite, you gotta at least have some people in the photo. But that way you can see one team getting ready and like because the fight can very often happen like right where those that lunar robot is or the space capsule. That would be my best example of it. That we can get those out of spawn and then walk in. So
So you touched on it a little bit earlier that you really like doing free cam
Mhm.
over point of view or just player cam. Like what's the main reason for that? It's just more freedom to do whatever you want to get a little bit more storytelling in the shot, or like what is the reason?
I think the reason is just a little bit more like cinematic. Like sometimes people would like do. That's a good question. What calls
I
me
got
to
one.
do free cam? You got me.
I got one, y'all. It took me it's been like 2 months, but I got a good question.
I'm so proud of you.
I think it really is just setting up to be able to get those camera angles that you can't really get. Like if you get the shatter, like you can see if I were to do free cam, I can see if so and so was like outside of the range just by like this quarter inch. Like free cam is able to get those like small like information bits. Like let's say like a Junker Queen rampages, like her camera's stuck looking forwards, but if I'm free cam, I can see that the cleanse happens and I can get that for the viewer. So and environmentals. Getting those environmental kills and seeing the characters slowly fall down and everyone just screaming, no!
Like
Being able to set up for those, especially.
I would imagine if you could hear the casters, that would be like the best thing for you because you're actively hearing them just like be in either distress or just complete and absolute shock, where it's like, holy crap, this is
Those are the
happening.
greatest. It's like, I think at that moment, everyone no longer has a bias and everyone is mourning that person who just fell off the map. Like, we're all friends now, and we are all very sad for this one person.
Like, there's that, and I think the other one would be like a C9 kind of moment where
Yes,
the
those are
entire
huge.
team's
Those are very
there.
fun.
Both teams are there, they're fighting, but like the one team that's supposed to be doing something is not doing the thing.
Yep.
Like, do you have that same kind of reaction that casters have with it? Because I'll be honest, I overreact to it and like basically act as if I'm depressed when it happens.
Oh, I feel like in a sense, when you're observing, I feel like I'm playing all of the roles at all of the exact same time. So if my Ana misses the sleep on this Genji, I'm like also screaming, and like in like the producer who I'm with, I'm a talker. I actually like there's no room if I'm still observing, they won't even talk. They'll just listen because I'm yapping constantly. I'm like analyzing the team comps. I'm like, the reason why this is not happening is because so and so is staying here and so and so is staying here, and then you have those moments where it's a C9. I was like, oh my gosh, a C9! And I was like, oh my gosh, wait, the Lucio boofed it, and or like the Diva used boosters. Like I am when the casters are getting hyped, I promise you, I am right there with you. I am like I'm just in the seat. I'm like in the back seat of the car, like the third row. It's like you guys are in the front driver's seat, passenger seat. I'm in the back seat. I'm like, no, oh my gosh.
Technically, once you be in the driver's seat.
True. But you guys can bring individual focus on certain plays. Like I can wave a camera around, but like you guys can like hyperanalyze which ones you guys want to pinpoint and talk about to the viewers. So I'd say you guys are in the driver's seat.
I mean, we could all be. It could be like a tandem bike, you know.
That's true.
A tandem. There's still someone controlling where you go on a tandem bike. Only one person.
Yeah, but everyone's actively participating, sir. I'm just saying. I'm not wrong.
I mean, you don't have to be actively participating. You definitely could be a lazy fuck on
You
tandem
do, but it'll show. It'll show. Listen,
you have free will. You could honestly just disconnect the call and just be done casting for the day.
You have free will.
It is together.
You could just duck out. Yeah, honestly. I mean, leave your other caster to do the work. You know.
I've definitely done that once. Not like it's. I think it was like a C9 so awful. I just stayed quiet for like a minute, trying to just like process what the fuck I just saw.
I actually probably have that on my drive because I'm making my highlight reel right now, and it's both you and Megalass, and they're like, guys, touch the cart, and then there's just a minute, like 30 seconds of silence. I'm like, fantastic.
There was definitely a moment. I think the one that I remember the most, more recently, not counting with Hunter, I think it was with Rising Chord, where I forget what it was. They just didn't touch the cart, and I was just like,
I seriously think I have the exact game that you're talking about.
I think it was Watch Point.
And yep, I have that one. I have that exact one recorded.
I don't remember.
Where is it in my drive?
I don't remember. I have a reaction video that I posted on Twitter for that one.
I'm gonna find it right now in my drive. I'll find it. Dun, dun, dun.
But here.
But yeah, that was a pretty bad one.
Yeah, but while you're looking for it, Mega Hunter, like, we're as casters, we are seeing, you know, we're reacting to the C9s how we C9s and Ajaxes and any kind of mistake, you know, in the moment, and much like everything else, but we're the ones who actually get to vocalize it here. Like Mochi said, she's doing the same thing in the call. We don't hear that, but like when that stuff happens, do you guys play up to it a little bit? Do you add like a little bit of an act, or is it true general shock? Because like I've mentioned, when that stuff happens in games for me, it's a little bit of like I over exaggerate it a little bit.
The thing is with a lot of these plays, whether it's C9, whether it's Ajax, whatever you may, it's not generally because of somebody's skill. If it's somebody's skill, someone has a pop off moment, you can bounce on that. You can jump on that, and it's really simple to follow up. It's really easy. But when someone does a C9, when someone does an Ajax, all kindness in the world, but that is a player or a team messing up in that situation. You have to acknowledge that. And for me, I'll be talkative about it. Like whether it's you or Spec, you two will just shut down for the next minute, and I love that because I can sit there and be like, "Well, how do I justify this?" I try my best to justify it. Um, I
I
don't
have
know
the clip.
oh, the clip is there. Like I'll grab like the Spec clip one of these times, but like
How am I gonna?
I need to see this one.
Can I?
You could download it probably and then show the thing.
Okay, let's see
Message
how
I have.
let's see how long this
after-
takes for me to actually get.
Hey, touch the card.
Yeah, this is it. This is it. Okay, let's see. Can I change this window capture to? Fuck is this?
And then on the second clip, as the second of 17, is your guys' live reaction. I don't know why they're separate clips.
Oh my
but
God, I can
I
do
have them.
Okay,
You can do it. Oh yeah.
I don't think like this isn't. Oh, God, I'm gonna have to share this. Wait, no, I don't know how the
figure it
hell
out.
I'm gonna. I don't know how you guys are gonna be able to hear this.
Are you on OBS?
Yeah.
We can find a way.
I got this. Right click on the preview screen, and you'll do add audio capture beta, and then you'll do window capture, and then you'll capture media.
Where the fuck is the preview? Wait, what? Why
Oh
is
my
the
The
God.
preview
preview
screen?
screen. The preview screen is the one that you're seeing. Like
Okay.
when you're live, you see.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna assume you're in studio mode. Are you in studio mode?
No.
Correct? No,
You're not.
So right click the screen. Right click your big screen that
I'm-
shows everything. Okay.
I am right clicking.
Ready?
Yes.
Audio capture beta. It should be the first or the second or the third.
It's always usually the first.
I see application
usually-
audio capture.
Perfect. Click it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then it'll be like, what would you like to capture? And you do media. Media player.
Mhm.
And then now you have an entire dial dedicated to media player.
All right. Yeah. So yeah, this is the exact one I was talking about. So let's hope this works.
We'll find out momentarily.
Least here. They're gonna have Bolo to work with. That's pretty much gonna be it, unless they run into another minefield. That's a good way to start it, though.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Touch the card.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
No.
yeah.
It didn't
That's
work.
the C9.
Oh.
Drats.
Did it not work?
You have the actual like because you should have like a mixer bar for it now. Is the bar actually like unmuted?
Yes.
Like is it up? Okay.
See, now I think it's a voice meter or computer setting, and that part I can't help you with.
Yeah. Is your if sometimes your output matters and the way your stuff is set up, I could see that being a genuine issue.
Here, how about this? I'm just gonna do this instead.
Yeah, actually, honestly, oh yeah, that's right. You don't pick up my audio. I could have done it myself.
Here, let's.
Dang it.
Here.
But yeah,
Here
I
we
did
go.
free cam for that.
Here we go.
Oh,
Perfect.
okay.
This is just should have been what I did from the start. Okay. Here we go.
Let's see if this works. All right. Yep. All right. Let's see.
To say the least here.
There we go.
They're gonna have Bolo to work with. That's pretty much gonna be it, unless they run into another minefield. That's a good way to start it, though. Hey, touch the card. Oh, she caught you. We did send the tracer the card.
And then the second clip is you guys going to Caster's reaction. And it was great. And I did free cam for that, and it was fantastic. Because on the last, I think like last like I'll do a replay of vlog. They'll play the game, then you'll go back.
That's like the thing. That's like what Tracer does. Well, Alice goes up 2-0 in the.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
Immediately just back into okay. Moving on. I don't want to reference that.
Yep.
What's
Now,
up?
But yeah,
Mom?
it's fantastic. I love it.
I will say that this is not an accurate representation of my reaction because it's Rising Chord and I have specific instructions to be nice, I think is the words I was told. AKA I'm not allowed to flame the fuck out of people. And so my normal reaction, especially to C9s and stuff, like y'all have casted with me, I normally am very loud, very like, what the fuck are you doing? And it's
Yeah,
well, now the entire screen share is
Now we
no,
have nothing.
I recognize that. There you guys go. You have it back.
Oh my god, I can't believe
I need my visual stem decks. Come on. Where's my pretty colors?
True.
You like purple, you're getting purple.
Purple's a good color. Purple is my favorite color. Who gets that reference, huh?
It's
Sounds
fucking
familiar.
SpongeBob.
Yeah, SpongeBob. So it's the Pretty Patties episode.
Yeah, you lost me.
Yeah. You
Oh,
don't know
I get it.
peak. You don't understand peak, Mega. You don't.
I love Peak.
I love the
Exactly.
game.
It's a good game. A lot of fun.
I pre-ordered the plushie.
Never played it.
Shout out to the Baby No Money and Iron Mouse concert.
I haven't played Peak. I don't own it.
That's okay.
You need to. Let's play Peak sometime.
Like, I did this exact same thing with fucking Lethal Company. I bought it, played it once, and then no one ever played it again. I was like, I'm not doing that again.
I
No,
still play
mod the heck out of it, and then just everyone do a drinking game.
Exactly.
When I tell you it goes crazy, it goes crazy.
I don't like to drink.
It does go
Okay,
crazy.
that's fine. That's fine.
You just fine. Do your thing. You're good. Whatever.
Yeah, you don't have to drink.
Hunter, do you want me to show the clip you just posted?
Maybe that one. I have the other one with Spec as well, but I like that one because that is a more accurate representation of how I used to react to C9s, and I was just screaming to oblivion.
Okay, well let's see how this. Oh,
If you want
shit.
to. Yeah, that's.
God, I have to readjust everything. Okay.
Been acting
Okay, hey,
for
look,
a
it's
long
back.
time, so they cannot afford to get off. His poop eventually
Big
goes
audio,
down.
big audio.
Needs to be able to find a second one though.
Oh,
Going to
fuck
jump
off.
in.
No way.
Didn't even get back to the cart.
It happened again.
You could see it in the shakes. You could see it. Redemption.
It happens to the best of us. C9s just happen.
They are.
If you haven't ever C9'd in your entire Overwatch career, quick play, comp, or whatever, I wouldn't believe anyone.
Hey, have you ever Ajax? Have you ever Ajax 2 times in a row? How about 3 times
No.
in a row? Me and you aren't
No.
the same, buddy. I've done it 3 times in a row.
I pride myself in not Ajaxing.
I wanted to die so
refuse.
bad.
I refuse to be known. Like, whenever people are like, yeah, this person's really known for Ajaxing, I'm like, if I was known for Ajaxing, my career would be over. You can't recover.
Much like
And so
Ajax.
Yep, exactly. But he's cemented in Overwatch history now for the rest of Overwatch's life. So,
100%.
but now everyone else that follows, if they're known for that, then it's cooked. I refuse. As a very loving Lucio player.
Shout out
Yeah.
Netsuki.
I love how pretty much every like big tournament Overwatch like that is based off of like a team or a player. Like whether it's like the Fleta deadlift, whether it's like goats with it being the actual team that made the comp. Everything comes from an actual thing. We didn't just make something up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You think if goats never makes that comp, Overwatch is still 6v6?
No.
Someone would have done it eventually. Krusty's
No.
ass would have done that.
I always, whenever people talk about 66, the first image that comes to mind is the San Francisco Shock on second point of Gibraltar with Sigma, Bastion, Orisa, and yeah, it's just a nightmare image. Like,
Yeah, that's this on
that's
top
a
of the ship.
nightmare.
Yeah.
Yep. That's every time anyone talks about 66, I think about that. I'm like, I also think about all the support players who had to fight a Roadhog in spawn, and then their team yells at them. I'm like, you guys weren't support player during that time, so you don't remember it like that. That's all.
I'm trying to find that exact image, but I can't.
I always have the perfect image for this, and I do not know where to find it now. Wait, I know exactly where to find it.
Also, to anyone who plays Doomfist and is listening, Doomfist, I really disliked DPS Doomfist. You couldn't do anything when he uppercuts you. Nobody could do anything. There is no counterplay.
None.
The
Yeah,
closest thing-
and it was great. It was great.
No,
What's the problem?
no.
What,
no.
is there a problem? Like, are people
Yeah, there's a
supposed
huge
to
problem.
be able to respond? Like, I had to work very hard to click shift next to you. Okay, like there was a lot of effort involved.
Mm-hmm.
I
You
had,
So-
slap and you click shift. Yep.
I had to send the neurons from my brain to my pinky or whatever finger you use, and that's a lot of muscles you have to move as well to do that.
Mhm.
Like,
Mhm.
it's a lot of hard work.
Mhm.
All right, let's get back on to the subject here of esports prods.
True.
Here, let me ask you this, Mochi. When you have to do POV cam or player cams,
Yeah.
like I know it's a little bit more like you're kind of locked into doing it. You don't have that freedom. Do you ever just like hit that third person perspective button just to try to get a little bit more, or are you locked in on just keeping it as what the player can see?
Are you wondering if I use like the side cameras that are built into the game?
Yes, that.
I like to. My goal is to try and do that for EMP.
Hmm.
I especially plan on using that for like Blossom, especially. You can use that for Blossom. That's kind of an easy. Well, I think Blossom Auto does that. Never mind. Not very often. I was like, when there's like a huge play, maybe like a big shatter, but most of the time it's very inside, just POV cam.
Like I would say like EMP, Barrage.
Yes, Barrage.
I'm trying to think what other ultimates. Like Deadeye wouldn't necessarily make sense with Blade. I feel like would get too. It would get too.
Blade is very camera juggling because they do the dash slash and then they instantly hit a 180 and you could hit like 13 trillion different walls when you're doing the 180. The viewer doesn't know what they're looking at. So. There's a lot of things hit.
Gravitic Flux would be a good third person.
Yes, that would be a good one as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like sometimes, like Riptire, you can't really do third person, but you get out into free cam to get the explosion, or else it'll send you to the default points of 0.0.0 on the map. I think they might have probably fixed that, but yeah, not very often you use that.
It's an interesting thing, especially now that Stadium. I think Stadium is probably the most use that feature ever gets. But it's very interesting to see that they built that into the game and it just barely ever gets used outside of a very few like things. Other than like it's Brig, Rhine. Brig and
Wrecking
Rhine
Ball. Wrecking Ball in their like little form.
Yeah, in their ball form. Are those the only three heroes? Well, I mean, yeah, emotes do it for emotes force you in a third person. I'm just trying to think of like actual like abilities that force you in a third person.
Doesn't Ventures Dig brings you in a third person temporarily?
Yes, you're right.
I think it'd be funny if they just said, you know what, first person dig.
I don't know if you said it already.
Oh my goodness.
Zen with his Transcendence, if you didn't say that already.
Also that one.
That's also third person.
Yeah.
Blossom. Bash and ult, technically. Kind of, not really.
Yeah, the Junkrat ult, technically for like a moment. True. There's a lot more you think.
Oh, here we go again.
Yeah, let's go. I'm not.
I will say, what was it? The only time that you really use it is to highlight. Like whenever they do a side cam, as the observers do a side cam for a player, it's definitely like we're tipping our hat to the play. Like, we acknowledge you, that was sick. Here's your camera. So.
God, Hunter took all the color again.
Goodbye.
His green screen died. Yeah, like I forget.
It's okay.
It's not. It's not. You would think 46 episodes into this podcast, or wait, this is
You're human.
What episode is this?
People have
46.
flubs. It's okay.
Yo, here,
We
Dex,
do
listen,
know.
if you don't know where you were going, I have a really great idea.
Yeah, go ahead. All you. Take it.
Okay,
Run.
yeah, so listen. Mara showed me this, and that's how it's
Oh,
gonna
no.
be broad related. Shout out to Mara. Can you pull up the screen share of like a Google browser, pretty please?
1 second.
Me?
No.
No,
Oh, I was like,
Let me
Dexter, pull it
just.
up on the screen share.
Yeah, let me. 1 moment. Of just like normal Google.
Yeah, just Google. All right, now do me a favor. You're going to type in 6-7.
lovely.
You can spell it or number it, your choice. Dex, you got to trust me on this one. Would I ever steer you wrong? Don't answer that. And then just hit enter real quick.
Wait, that's actually funny. For the visual listeners, the Google tab wiggled left to right, left to right, left to right.
Yeah.
I got you, audio listeners. Amazing.
Oh god, one of these days, y'all are just gonna see me vanish, and that will be the day that we finally know that Dex has had enough of me. I keep trying to push it there, but for some reason he's resilient. I'm working on it though. I will be banned from this podcast eventually.
I'm just gonna title this part of the fucking podcast. Thanks, Mara. I hate everything.
Listen, Mara sent me that at literally like 2
No.
o'clock in the morning, and then hold on, wait, I need to get the gift that got sent after.
Talk about Talk about the fucking generative AI thing here. The statement that 6 equals 7 is false.
Perfect. I'm glad we're on to something.
AI is trying to-
Wait. What do they mean by the fact 6 equals 7 is false?
I wish I could tell you.
I want to fucking. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
No, you can't get out of this, Dex. We have our lovely guest here who you've asked great observer questions. Honestly, listen, this is probably the most educational episode we've had in a hot minute.
Since knock.
Like, listen, we're hitting like actual like things you need to know levels that we've
Oh, I
not
got
in
that.
a long time.
I'm gonna say since knock, when knock actually brought basically a PowerPoint. Knock was episode 6. It's been 40 weeks.
Yeah, and it'll be funny when we bring Knock
I
back
could info dump.
any of that professionalism, and instead he's just like, yeah, here's my cat girls.
We're not getting back into the goddamn cat girls. Not getting back into that.
Why not?
Because Knock's
have a
not
problem.
here.
He will be one day. Someday my prince will come.
Anyways.
Yeah, anyways. Here, Mochi, when it comes to like what was the hardest thing or the thing that took you the longest to really kind of learn or grasp when it came to, being an observer?
I'd say like the timing of POVs that you need to go to. Cuz you start the fight and you go either tank or hit scan. And then you go about right before like the actual like fight, then you would hit the flex support, not the flex DPS. Maybe like the order of being able to be in the right place at the right time on the right POV, especially. I say that would probably be the hardest thing. And since a lot of people have known, like, oh, like Mochi does free cam, I've kind of been perma free cam. And I'm like, guys, I want to practice still. Like, just because it's free cam, I want to do other things. Don't get me wrong, I like flying around in the sky. But
No, free
I
cam
wanna
jail.
practice. No, I want to practice. I always want to practice.
That's
I'd actually say I'm.
Go ahead.
I was like, I'd say I'm more comfy. I think I go solo VS, free cam, and then POVs in terms of how comfy I am. which I will say shout out to CGL. Right after doing car rising, and I showed up at CGL, they're like, "You're gonna learn how to solo OBS," and I would scream and cry. I'd be like, "Any observers, please help me! I can't do this." And it was always like so bad. I was just always so embarrassed every time I left. It was like hippie or head rammer. I'm like, "I'm really sorry. I'll see you again next week."
Oh my god, Hunter's pink. Welcome to CGL. We're gonna put you in fucking jail. Solo jail.
I have to solo OBS for like, there's just so many. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm very grateful for getting the reps in, and so.
Welcome back, Hunter. You didn't miss anything that would make you want to kill yourself.
That's amazing, honestly. I'm happy for that. Oh, we're trading out, subbing out. Thank you. What did I genuinely miss anything, or was that?
No, you missed something. Don't worry, you didn't miss. You missed something, but at the same time,
I'll just watch the VOD tomorrow. I'll just watch the VOD tomorrow.
You can skip skip to 114.
You're gonna get a DM at like 9:30 in the morning, just like, ain't no way.
It's gonna be about.
I don't think the DM's going to. I don't think it's going to Dex. I think the DM might go to me.
It probably will.
No, it's gonna go to Mara. It's gonna go to Mara.
That is he.
Yeah, I'm just making a group chat. Screw it.
Root me if you will.
Mega and Dex have told me to start this group chat. I will inform you when I'm gonna.
Oh god.
But I mean, so essentially being kind of forced to be a solo observer really helped you out along the way. And like, well, it's not necessarily the best thing to do or the best practice. Like, I feel like that has normally been, in a lot of cases, at least I would feel like with esports production, like you kind of have to maybe be forced to do it, stuff like that. Like when I first started getting into color casting, it was because I believe Tranquility. We had one season where there were an abundance of colors and not any play-by-plays. So I was like, okay, well, I like being a play-by-play. I'll do that. Then the next season was like, we have all these play-by-plays and no colors. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be a color this season. It's going to be bad. I'm going to figure it out, though.
I say having that practice, though, that way, especially for, like, casting, it's like, now you can know what to expect and, like, where. So, just knowing, like, all of on how to do one job to how to do another job to how to do another job is just really good to have. Especially in esports, it's, like, always needing someone. And, like, there's been a couple times where other observers are like, yeah, I only do, like, I'm scared of solo observing. I'm like, not gonna lie, I would also push you into the deep end. That happened to me. I was like, it happened and it was good in the end. And there's like no better place to learn than now. Like, might as well do it. So,
buddy, we're gonna throw you into this pool. You don't know how to swim. You're gonna figure it out, okay?
I was like, I'll help.
You got this, champ.
I have like an order of like how to do like solo observing, and I just sent them that, and they're like, okay, I'll try. I'm like, yeah, it's better. Now is the best time to learn, I'd say. Yeah. Don't limit yourself.
Never limit yourself. Like,
never limit yourself.
Like, again, it's kind of like, you know, why I picked up color. I think someone told me during a VOD review, do both. Just do both play-by-play and color. And like where you are right now with the leagues you're in, just do both. It doesn't matter. Just do both. It will help you in the long
run. For sure.
I only think it has. Hunter, what are you smirking at?
Oh no, I'm just happy. Don't worry about me.
That's good.
That's concerning.
It's that I'm happy? Jesus.
I'm happy for you. That you're happy.
Thank you, Mochi. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Someone can be happy for my happiness around here.
Meg, are you happy for Hunter's happiness?
Oh, fuck no.
This
fucker's plotting and scheming something if he's happy.
I'm not. I'm happy. I can't sit here and be happy for a moment.
Absolutely not.
Mochi, this is what I have to deal with all the time, you know? This.
What the frick, man?
This is what you have to deal with all the time.
Let's start a podcast.
Yeah. Dex is constantly being aggressive towards me on the podcast.
We can call it what the prod.
You know what? We need to unionize, honestly.
Fucking unionize?
Yeah, unionize.
What benefits is the
Okay,
union?
wait, hang
gonna
on.
give you?
Hang on. Wait, I'm down for a union. I like
All
coffee.
right, we have majority. We can unionize. That's how it is. We have majority.
Yeah, no.
What are
I
you?
don't know
Call
what
it-
the
call
word
it-
is.
let me call our representative.
What the fuck are your demands?
What are our demands?
Well,
know, I
for
just joined this
one,
union yesterday.
I want paid healthcare. Is my
Oh,
first.
that's a good one.
Buddy, I
Can I have a
barely get that.
24/7 gym?
Yeah,
I'll take a 24/7 gym.
true. Yeah, honestly, I'll take any kind of gym. Honestly, at least 30%
I'll send you a
reimbursement
guy
on
named Jim.
Jim. Honestly, fine by me.
I don't want a guy named Jim. I just want a bench, bro.
What about a
The guy named
I
Jim
don't
might
want to
be in the
socialize to
bench.
Jim. Jim could be weird, you know?
Okay, but what if Jim's kind of chill?
He might be chill. I don't know. I've
Like,
never met him.
what if he tells you about his artisanal pretzels?
What?
What
Honestly,
the
if he has
fuck?
artisanal pretzels, I am down. I am in. I'm hiring that man on the spot.
Megan,
What?
why artisanal pretzels?
I don't know.
Why
that's
not?
That's just what came to
Pretzels
I'll
mind.
are
take pretzel
good.
bites. Pretzel bites is
Yeah.
where it's at.
Pretzel in general, just it kicks ass.
All right, so union demands are pretzels.
Yeah,
I think that's what
honestly,
we gotta
yeah,
establish.
pretzels, just pretzels, no context, pretzels. Let me type up a doc for you.
And a tall glass of water.
Yeah,
After
I
the
can do
pretzels.
that. I can do
After the
that.
pretzels.
Okay, but what temperature? Temperatures are important.
You're gonna get tap
Cold.
you're gonna get tap, and it'll
Tap?
be room temperature by the time you
Cold.
get it.
No, cold.
You
Cold,
can
no,
throw
room
it.
temperature.
Okay, hold on.
Hunter lives in
Okay, but
Ohio.
wait.
He can put it outside for 15 minutes and it'll be cold.
Wait.
Oh yeah, it's cold as hell outside right now.
Listen, hold on. I can work with the room temp. I'm a room temperature drinker.
Same here, 100%.
Water.
Okay, so what? Listen,
As
cold
long as it's
water.
not boiling.
Fun fact, actually, because I learned this because of theater
More
stuff.
more
cold,
fun facts.
Cold water is actually bad for your what's it called? Your cold water is bad for your vocal cords.
Yeah, it
causes them
is.
to like
Yeah,
shrink up.
It does.
Yeah,
Well, I'm getting hydrated. Water's good for me. I don't care what.
Well,
If
yeah,
it's cold,
water is
it's
good. I'm just saying
lukewarm.
cold water is the issue.
I feel like it
Mhm.
makes it neutral now. You know, if water is good for you, and then we have cold water isn't that great. It's just neutral now.
Net neutral. Okay.
Water neutral.
Math ain't mathin'.
It's why they like when
6
you're
isn't equaling 7.
Yeah, I'm too old for that one. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
No. That's
Hunter,
the best part about this.
that's some
Cha-cha.
trivia for something you missed.
Yeah, Hunter, that's
Mhm.
trivia for you missed, but no, Mochi, that's the best thing about this. I'm old as fuck making that joke. It's great.
Yeah. That's the benefit of being kind of old, is that we get to make certain jokes that others do not understand. It's wonderful.
Like
To-
100%. Go ahead.
100%. Like, tell me the last time that we had somebody on this podcast that was like about the same age as us, not like way over or way under. Like,
you gotta
legit.
say how old you are.
27.
28.
27.
Y'all
We're kinda old.
27.
Yeah.
I'm 28. I'm the
I'm
oldest. I guess.
25. So we're
I mean,
close.
what?
that is close, actually.
I'm
That
26
is
in
pretty
March.
close.
So
I definitely thought you were like 22.
What
perfect. It's the energy.
wasn't Thor our age?
Probably.
That was 2
You're
weeks
asking me to
ago.
remember
Does
things.
Thor have a Liquipedia?
No,
Can make this real easy.
I don't think Thor has a Liquipedia. If
When
you want to
I'll get a Wikipedia,
if you
I'll
wanna
be a
go-
person.
if you want to go the opposite direction, we have Bullskunk, who I believe is in his 40s,
Yeah. I think so.
who could
I
make even older jokes.
forget how old Hot Sauce is now. He's a little up there. Can't remember.
Okay.
I could just DM the man, honestly, and make my life really easy. Hey, bud, how are you doing? How old are you?
Hey, yeah, but this is for the podcast. How old are you?
Give me your
I
social
need,
security
I need,
card
I
right
need
now.
some of those knee pics, honestly.
What?
Yeah, no. Fun fact.
Grandma, family, I'm sorry.
No, this is lore. This is podcast lore. I promise.
No, it
I
is.
don't think there's any podcast lore to involve.
No, it
picks.
is podcast lore.
No,
the name
Lord.
of
not me.
What episode do I need to avoid on this podcast lore?
the one with hot sauce. The one with hot
Okay.
sauce. The one literally named knee picks.
It's crazy that I was there and I don't remember this.
He told us he includes knee picks with anyone that purchases a T-shirt from him.
Yeah, let me just add to cart.
Okay,
Interesting.
let's try to get back on the fucking rails, please.
Hey, what? Listen, I was gone for like 5 minutes. I had to make up for my time. That's all.
You did.
Simple as that. Just doing my part, Dex, making your life easier.
On the road again.
Hunter, Mega, you guys have any esports questions for our guest?
Definitely do. As soon as I think of it.
Okay. Here, how about Mochi? So you've done solo observing. Have you ever considered doing producing, or do you just want to stay in the lane of observing?
I am so glad you asked. I actually really want to do be an observer director, but in order to do that, you would need like a full crew, and not many places, or if any places, have enough staff of observers to be able to have that opportunity to learn how to do that. And I do want to at least learn how to produce, for sure, just to be able to know, because I think that would be fun. I'm all about learning new things. But observer director is definitely what I want to learn, and try and see if I can somehow be able to practice that and learn how to do that. So, but mainly observing. I like being the camera guy. I like behind the scenes. I like, pressing the stream deck buttons. Next scene.
Has there been like a favorite game you've been able to observe for, like in your memory?
I've only had the opportunity to do Overwatch, so Overwatch, and I think it'll stay that way.
I should rephrase. I meant like a specific match
Series.
A specific match. Anything that has environmentals and Lucio is not banned. If we're at Lee Jane Gardens and Lucio is banned, I want you guys to know I'm screaming. I'm screaming and crying and throwing myself at the wall. I'm like, no, Lucio.
We are sending the Brazilian back to Brazil.
I always get so devastated. I'm like, a Lucio ban? Come on. I just really want environmentals, or like really good sound barriers. Like at the end of the day, I'm a main support. I love Lucio. I am always keeping one eye on the Lucio and seeing how they perform and how they do with speed. I'm So environmental maps for sure. Ilios, Lijiang, hopefully a Busan train kill. That one's top tier. That would be S tier.
That one is. Train kills are so funny because you just see
the train kills are like, oh my gosh.
Because it's so rare you actually see one, because most of the time they just die by just falling. But it's just so funny to see the train just come by and just deck them.
Everyone feels like they got gut punched when that happens. They're like, oh my gosh. Environmentals.
The only thing I could think of when you said Lucio getting banned out, this is the first image that popped into my head. Just Lucio getting banned.
Yes, every single time I complain. I seriously complain. I always go, why? Why him? He's just a little guy.
He's
been a little guy.
He's just a silly boy. Why?
He is. He just does his little dance in the corner. Why is he hated? Why is he banned? Give him a mythic skin, please. Give him a mythic gun, please.
Doesn't have a
and guess what? He's been the core of Overwatch basically since the very beginning, and we still have nothing.
Hey, remember, he also hasn't gotten a skin since season 8.
Deep hatred. He did have the there was a newer one.
But I think it was just a
But it was
recolor.
mid.
Yeah, I think it was just a recolor. Like everyone's
No,
saying,
he was a streetwear. It was the streetwear one.
Mm.
He did have that one. But then that one I feel like is like
oh,
I like the backpack was sick.
is it no new like voice lines since season 8 or whatever? Other than like the one where he asks everyone what's their favorite animal.
I think it was originally skins. I think because during that time people started keeping track, and yeah, Lucio didn't have anything, and they're all been recolors. Like Graffiti got like 2 different recolors. Bard got Poet. Like yeah, there's a lot of recolors. We have like a 4th soccer skin. Yeah, it's atrocious. The Lucio trenches are very much quite deep, and we're crawling to get out. But we can only wall ride in one angle.
Eventually, if you just keep riding, will somehow end up top. However, you just have to
when
make
that
sure
day is, I don't know. We haven't seen the sun in quite a long time. Anyways, Lucio Mythic skin, Lucio Mythic gun, please. And individual OWCS skins of heroes and not just a bundle. Thank you.
Here, let me ask you this. So with observers, what do you think is the one thing that maybe even like people who are watching and maybe even us as casters might not necessarily know, like something that you do? Like what is something that you think you don't get necessarily like credit for as an observer, but you are like, or how am I trying to phrase it? It's like something as a observer, you're trying like something that no one else kind of perceives as you doing this, but you think it's, and everyone else that's an observer thinks like is a really key thing.
That's a good question. Something that I think an outside viewer just thinks is normal. I'm stumped. I don't know. I'll probably like the second this podcast ends, I'll probably show it, but it'll be too late, you know? I think just I would say is when there is a solo observer and it's very obvious to like the viewer, don't be mean. They're trying their best to catch everything, and it's really, really hard, especially like I was able to ask OBS Sojourn as of like even last year at DreamHack and this year at DreamHack, I was able to have a talk with her, and she says like Overwatch is like one of the games where you cannot be a solo observer. There's so much happening on the map, and you can only cover so much, especially when you're a solo observer. So just to be able to have 2 observers is genuinely a blessing to production. So be nice to solo observers. They're trying their best.
Yeah. Like I know Hunter's shaking his head through that because he's basically being a solo observer for all the Faceit stuff, and there are definitely been times where like I've seen people call out like wow, the observing is kind of off tonight or it's bad, and during like CGL games and other games it's just like, buddy, you don't know, it's just one person. Like
Yeah.
And it always
there's like so many steps to it. Like you think you're just like I'm constantly like thinking of where I need to be, where I need to position the camera, like which POV would be best. And I think this is just a really good, if anyone does observing, I think one of the number one things I'd say is like, where would the hero be strong? Who's the strongest in this area of the fight? So it's like King's Row, if we're on top of the bridge, give it to the hit scan or the Hanzo. Like always, I just say that's like the most important thing is just try and be on the person who is the strongest at this exact moment.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's the rough part about it is that in this game there is no guarantee that is going to be the best shot either. That's the part that sucks the most. You could make what is 100% the right call, and it still ends up not being the right call. That's what sucks about it.
And then Zenyatta kills like 4, and you're like, I was on a Genji who was taking the world's longest flank, but okay, good for the Zen. Here's a really late POV. Like, it's just really difficult. You can't ever... Overwatch is a game you can't truly predict every single time. So, that's all I'd say.
I like, there's always like, anytime I see someone kind of like saying, you know, something is bad about a production in the chat, just like, I just want to say, buddy, if you think you can do better, just fucking try.
Sign
Let's
up. I'm being so honest.
do it.
Let me hit that exclamation point Discord. Sign up right now, buddy.
Yeah, sign
Lock
up.
in.
Get in here. Let's see how good you do. We'll judge you.
Give us your SRT feed. What's
Yeah.
that mean?
Yeah. Oh, you think the caster's bad? Okay, come in here. Do it. You think the observer's bad? Okay. Fucking here's a controller. Here's everything you need
Do
to
it.
know. Come in. Do it. You want to produce? Good luck. Do you have a strong enough computer? Can you run it? Is your internet
Do
good?
you even
Do you
Yeah.
have all these
Graphics?
requirements?
Yeah. It's actually there's so much behind the scenes.
You
lot of
know how to
things.
use OBS.
Yeah.
Do you?
Do you know what a bitrate is? Do you know how to get the best quality settings?
Mm.
Yeah.
Do you know what game you're even watching?
There's a lot.
It's
But
always
it's fun.
like seriously. I want everyone who's ever like ridiculed or just said, "Oh yeah, the observing, the casting, the production, the whatever about an esport is bad," to say, "Okay, you're gonna go do this now. Go
Yeah,
ahead, do it. I want to see
I
how good
agree.
you do."
I agree. Let me put them through hell of solo OBS on your like 4th gig. Like I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
I was screaming and crying and just panicking and hitting so many trees and yeah, it was bad. It was so bad.
Wait, trees? What map has trees that you can hit?
Oh, everywhere. Kings
There's
Row
a
has
lot of
trees. There's one that's like overlooking the point. There's Legion Gardens has trees. Everywhere has trees. I don't think of a single map that doesn't have trees. Route 66 doesn't have trees. Maybe. No?
I'm trying to think. I don't.
It has
I don't
rocks.
think so.
It has rocks.
It's got rocks.
Rocks
Got
exist.
The cactuses are never in like the way. The rocks are never in the way, but the trees are. The trees in the light post are. New Queen Street, nightmare.
Oh.
Always a light post.
Light post. You have the catwalk. You have
Light posts,
just yeah.
giant
It's like
statues.
it's light post hell.
Trees are my nightmare. I always yell about it. I'm like, I'm in a tree. Cut, cut, cut.
Okay, Mochi.
Like, please.
Mochi, a supporter of deforestation. You heard it here first.
No. How bad can I be? How bad can I possibly
Mochi
be?
is saying, cut down the Amazon.
No, I actually love the Amazon. Stop.
All right, but before we get into our normal final couple questions here, Hunter, Mega, do you guys have any esports production related questions for our guest?
I got nothing.
Oh, you don't
But like I
have
said,
anything?
this has been educational already. Like I'm just
It has been very educational. Mega is correct.
We learned about how animals in movies don't get a royalty check.
Yeah,
Yes.
those were the days.
What? Okay, Hunter, your turn.
All right, okay. Well, I hate to say I don't have anything particular either besides my usual thing, but I'll be honest, I do not in this particular situation.
Well, that's where I'm leading to.
Being
Go.
honest. That's where I'm leading to. Okay. Well, okay, so Mochi.
Yeah.
Mochi.
Mochi.
Yeah,
Ozzy,
Mochi.
Yes.
In our day and age as gamers, we
Mhm.
have gamer tags essentially. Whether it's something we stick to our entire lives, maybe some people choose a different one every couple of years. It's the way things are. Now, the OBS Kachow, I think everyone here can reasonably assume what that is, what that reference is, what's that from. But but what I'll ask is, why did you decide on Mochi as one of your usernames essentially?
Oh, this was like before like Valorant and like Sage one tricks and like Mercy one tricks. So unfortunately, I caught like the very early of that, and now it follows me. I just like Japanese styled treats. That's really it. And Mochi is pretty easy. It's one syllable. It's like it's kind of hard whenever you're like on a broadcast and you have like like 3-syllable like big name. It's like you gotta try and make it nice and sweet, you know?
Yeah,
Like simple.
I don't know anybody with 3 syllable names.
Zira.
definitely none of them.
Like super. They're all like one brief and short. So I just made it Mochi. So that's about it. Obius Kachow. I love Obius Kachow.
Would you are you thinking about changing all your stuff to OBS Kachow? So would you just become Kachow?
That is a good question, and it has been on my mind, especially after a recent pickup of a secondary job. um, there's definitely been I wouldn't say like a crisis. There's not really a crisis going on. It's just now there's 3 names. And we got Mochi Plays, because I originally wanted to do streaming, like and be a live streamer, but I wasn't like gonna go big. That was not my intention. And then now I have OBS Kachow. And so I was like, I think I'll probably end up sticking with both of these names for a long, long time. And if the future presents itself, I might go to OBS Lucio. But that's later in the future, like far, far ahead. But so far, Kachow, it's easy, it's recognizable, it's funny, shows some personality. So I'm staying.
Say, but I blinked on it. Damn it.
I like to go fast. Lucio, speed boost. Lightning McQueen. Kachow.
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 Oh god, I had something. I was gonna fuck.
I bet you did.
We're talking
I
about
remember
names.
you were gonna read the entire Cars 2 script, right? Forgot.
Why the fuck would I read Cars 2?
Mm,
Like, yeah, like even Cars fans say Cars 2 is bad.
it's not bad. What are you talking about? I'm not gonna go on a side tangent, I promise. But if there was a top 5 movies that I've seen the most, Cars 2 is on that list. Legitimately,
Mine's the zombie movies, not gonna lie.
Why is Cars 2?
I like
in your
zombie
top 5?
movies.
because I went camping a lot as a kid, and we had a little I forget what the TVs are called, but basically we had a
CRT?
TV. Yeah, CRT. We had CRT. And we only had so many DVDs, and every single
Yes.
Friday and Saturday night we would just pop in Cars 2 and put that bitch on loop.
That was
I
Cars 1 for
probably-
me.
Exactly. Like I have probably listened to or watched the Cars 2 movie about probably at least 50 times. That movie is embedded into my memory.
Okay, repeat every line from that movie in order right now.
I relate
That's-
so much.
True.
No, that one movie for me though is School of Rock.
That's fair. But that's fair. That's justifiable though. It's a classic. So is
Like-
Cars 2, obviously, but you know.
Cars 2 is not a classic.
Cars 1.
Cars 1 is a classic. Cars 2 is not. And then
Cars 3 is a classic.
no,
saying.
the lasting legacy of Cars 3 is my goat is washed. That meme of the
Yeah.
But it's realistic.
I can see it playing in my head.
Mega. What's
No.
that?
Actually,
What-
it has so much meme potential.
Mega. What's the movie you've watched the most?
The movie I've watched the most.
Yeah.
Yes.
High School Musical.
Ooh. That's an oldie. Not really an oldie, but I mean, I relate to it.
Like, okay,
Vanessa,
so-
you deserve better than Troy. I want you to know that, baby girl.
Like, here's
I
my
gotta
thing
go
with it,
my
right?
own way. What about us?
Oh God.
I had far too many relationship issues. Yeah, no, Troy definitely was fucking up. But
They need to
Like,
communicate more.
for me, it's literally just like anytime I'm stressed or anything like that, I can turn it on and it's such a low stakes, chill movie that I can just chill.
I watched High School Musical on Ice.
Mhm. Understandable.
I agree. That's a good one.
I've never seen High School Musical.
Didn't Troy like ruin? Didn't that boy have like a full ride scholarship in like the sequel or something? I feel like he had a.
Oh,
he
you
had a
talking about
full-
High School Musical? Yeah, no. Some Arizona school
yeah.
was like, yeah, listen, come play basketball. You've got it all here. And then he's like, nah, I'm gonna go to Berkeley.
Go Berkeley, and now I'm working at Starbucks 3 years later. GG's. It's over.
I've never I've never seen High School Musical 1, 2, 3. They probably made a fourth one. A
No,
holiday
just
special.
3.
Probably.
Just the 3.
They didn't make a holiday special or whatever.
Nope.
Probably not.
Good.
There's 3, and then there's like a TV show that came like 15 years later that was supposed to be like a whole new generation at the same high school.
Much like School of Rock.
Mm,
Shout
Yeah,
out
except
to
this one cost Disney money and didn't make anything.
Yeah,
the
that's
School
fair.
of Rock TV show probably cost Nickelodeon a lot of money as well and didn't make anything. All right, Mega, your go.
Let's go. It's
Oh
time.
boy.
The
Yeah.
best part of the podcast.
It's me, professional hater. So, Mochi, I want you to think back through all of the
Mhm.
matches you have observed or anything like that, any match
Yes.
you've had a hand. And, I always like to say the pettier the better with this, but also if you want to, if you have a real something that has upset you, it's always something great. But what is something that has occurred in a match that has grinded your gears?
Something that's happened in a match that's grinded my gears.
Mhm.
I would say if attention all casters, if you could not say, so let's say there's a scenario, right? They're staggering a player and the player is trying to go and jump a cliff, right?
Mhm.
Don't say that they're trying to kill themselves. Like 4 times over. I have a really good clip and really good POVs and I have a great little highlight reel, but I can't put it in when they're like, they can't kill themselves. I'm like, just say stagger, like say something about regrouping. That's really grinded my gears recently. Sometimes I set up for a really good play on POVs. But I mean, casters, you guys, I love you guys. You guys are trying your best. I couldn't be caster, so I can't really like. I know my position, and I understand that it was a very hard job.
No, you could be honest with us. You could tell us you fucking hate us.
I don't hate you. It's like Oreo. It's like casters, observers, production. That's an Oreo. Anyways.
Wait, who's the cookies and who's the filling? Is it in that order, or is it just?
I don't know. That's up to your interpretation.
I don't like that idea.
I just say, just don't say that a player is trying to just say that they're like trying to regroup and not stagger, and yeah, that's really grinding my gears because I'm doing a highlight reel again right now that I'm working on. So, and I also understand when casters miss something that I've set up, like a old combo. That's fine. I get it. I would also probably miss it. There's like 20 trillion things going on. I get that. That's all I say. Don't say that they're gonna kill themselves. That's what grinds my gears.
I specifically remember when I was cast. Oh, you don't have to raise your hand.
Yes, I yes, me.
Go ahead.
When producers who don't have a clean feed, there is so much vital information about the casters, especially that the casters are talking about players, and I am doing solo observing, and I really want to highlight the said player that they're talking about, but I'm on, I don't know, some other character. I want to highlight players when the casters are talking about it because it's cinema, peak cinema, the meme? Yeah, that's okay. I'm good now. I'd like a clean feed at all producers, please. Thank you.
You can call out one. Call out a producer. Sure.
No thanks. I'll pass. Normally I have a second Discord account and I named it Pit Stop. And I put that in with the casters whenever I'm doing solo or just POVs that day. That way I can just avoid the mess. Okay. I'm good now.
Now, going back to your first one, like when I was casting for my college's team, I was very self-conscious of saying like, I can't say they killed themselves. This is a college. If someone walks by and says, "Oh yeah, look, there goes our school's player killing himself off the edge of the map."
Oh my god.
They're trying to kill, like, hello? Like, it's actually so bad. I
Yeah.
can say it's so bad.
Like, I'm trying to think of what was the most creative way. I said, yeah, they're just looking to kill themselves. I think it's just, yeah, they're looking for the nearest the nearest edge, the nearest ledge. I don't
They
know.
want to regroup with their team. They miss their team.
They-
I don't know. I couldn't. I'm like, there they go. Like that's probably the explanation I would give. Like, there they go.
They miss their team so bad. They want this
They miss
sweet
their
embrace of
team.
death. Hunter, Mega, what ways do you guys get around not saying they're looking to kill themselves? Or do you guys even try to?
They're stumped. They don't know.
No, well, no, I know for a fact I say stagger. I like stagger is just
I-
in my
Good.
brain, or I just
yeah.
like hard, or I like yap around it, where
Yeah.
I'm just like, and it seems like somebody's going for a swim or something like that.
Perfect.
That is perfect. I'll normally go with stagger. Occasionally, I used to go with the phrase "taking the easy way out," and that didn't seem very right. Eventually,
Yeah, that's
stop
pretty.
saying that. I stopped saying that.
Man,
Stagger.
that's how GTA gets around it.
I don't know.
I mean, that is correct. You're not wrong.
Need to start having map specific fucking terms. Like if you're on Lijiang Tower, they're just base jumping off the side of the building.
Base jumping. It's going for a swim on Saravasa.
Visiting the alligators.
They,
Also in Saravasa.
they wanted to explore the core of King's Row.
Into the pit they go.
I just Nepal, whatever point it is, I just call that the pit of despair.
Yep.
Oh my god.
There are some casters though that like obviously just don't care about it at all, whether or not they just say, oh, they're looking to kill themselves, just regroup back with the team, going again. But like that's something that I feel like every now and then really annoys me. But I'm saying every now and then mostly because I don't remember if I recently have said, oh yeah, they're just looking to kill themselves.
Yeah, I was like, I can't put this. This is not professional. I can't put this in my little portfolio. So,
Also, the clean feeds thing, yeah, absolutely. If you're a producer, please give us a clean feed.
please, a
Please.
clean feed.
Mm.
Especially, I want to hear the casters yap. I want to be a part of this conversation, even though I'm in a different call.
Like, and like having a good clean feed, and this just goes beyond like a Discord screen share, is so good because every now and then you'll run into someone who only does a Discord screen share, and it's just like, yeah, I'm seeing colors. I'm seeing like 7 pixels. I can take a guess what's going on.
I understand if like their computer can't like uphold it, or like I don't even know how much power you need for like to be a producer. So to even be able to provide a clean feed, again, I don't know. But if you can, please.
Yeah.
So
God.
All right, but before we wrap up this episode, Mega Hunter, are there any other questions you want to ask our guest this week?
Keep asking. I mean, like,
We
we
can
got some
keep throwing
details.
questions out there.
It doesn't
but
have to be
depends on
about.
what
It doesn't have to be about esports. I would like it to be, but it
Oh,
doesn't have
okay.
to be.
What's your favorite flavor of ice cream?
favorite flavor of ice cream would be salted caramel.
That's fair. That's justified.
I love salted caramel.
Mega, what's yours?
What is my favorite flavor of ice cream?
I'll just go cookie
I haven't
dough.
had ice cream in so long. Like, okay, I would say in general, just chocolate chip cookie dough, always a heater.
Same.
But
Good.
if I can get specific, Dairy
can.
Queen Blizzard, the s'mores Blizzard, any day of the week. Any
fair.
day of the week.
Upside down, or do you like? I was
Go
going
ahead.
to make a very bad joke, but never mind. Fuck it.
I mean, just
Talenti sea salt. caramel ice cream. It's like a gelato, I think, actually. I
That's
don't know.
fair. We
It's a
have a,
frozen delicacy, I guess.
I'm a very simple man. We have a local place here, just a simple chocolate vanilla swirl inside a waffle cone. It just hits. It's so simple. It hits
Yum.
perfectly.
Don't need to overcomplicate it with adding all the random shit. Just chocolate,
Don't, yeah.
vanilla. Here's
Just
your waffle
bada
cone.
bing, bada boom. Just hits the swirl. It's perfect.
All right. I think that's a good point to stop.
On that note,
On that note, I think it's a good time to wrap up this week. Mochi, thank you so much for joining us this week.
Oh, I'm happy to be here.
Hopefully you had a lot of fun.
I did.
Yay. That makes you feel good. Mega, Connor, thank you guys for joining me as always, and thank you for watching or listening to this podcast. Make sure you tune in next week for another hopefully great episode of For the Love of Prod. As always, I have no idea who it will be. You'll figure it out when I do. But until then, hope you have a good week and see you next week.
Bye.